By Harrison Durant. Simmons is out there with Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's James in at the small forward position. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now here is Davis after LeBron James's miss. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. And here is Los Angeles now. Schroeder, right side.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. The 3 from Harden connects from three-point range.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to LeBron. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to KD. There's the drive. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden outside. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Schroeder, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Harden. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Outside Matthews. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. You can't afford to lay off of him.
Harden outside. Simmons against Schroeder. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. Out to Harris from past the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Schroeder finds James. Over Harris. misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden the pass to Durant. Buries it down low. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Here is Harden. Launches a three. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. He can't get that one. Nice defense from KD. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Simmons. Matthews with the steal. James with it. He's picked up by KD. Unloads from 13. LeBron's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
KD passes to Simmons. Driving inside. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Schroeder looking around. 18 feet out. That one wide left.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Oh, the lob for Simmons.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Pass to James. A beautiful reverse layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And James pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Schroeder kicks to Davis. The three. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Now Harden. The pass to Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. Schroeder finds Harrell. Now here's James, guarded by Harris. And stolen by James. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Harden against Schroeder. Got a piece of it. And it's Harris off the drive. To the paint. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Dinwiddie against Matthews, driving in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, I like seeing Matthews go strong to the rack. I mean, using his speed and strength to put the defense in a pickle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
Good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 5. Harden with it. Outside, KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Kuzma passes to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. Lock at 6. Outside Matthews. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Griffin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The free throw off from Griffin. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Right side, Griffin. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And he makes the first. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Caruso, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. LeBron against Durant. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
KD with the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Passes it to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Durant kicks to Harden. Off target with his 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Horton Tucker. The pass to Caruso. Green dishes to Harden. Pass to KD. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. There's a minute left in the first quarter. The 11-footer. And it's James missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Harden. Takes the 3. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
The score now all even. Durant's got 16 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Knocked loose. Now, here is Harden. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Nets. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got DeAndre Jordan down out there with Simmons. Then there's Griffin, and it's KD in at the small forward. Now Simmons, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Simmons passes to KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
6 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Now here's Durant. 21 points in the game, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Pass to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Right block shot, and it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Kevin Durant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
The drive by James. That one goes in. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And stolen by Harrell. LeBron with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run. Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here now is Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. He dishes it to James. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switch here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. Brooklyn with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Loads it up there for Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And with toughness and physicality, Harrell can simply overpower opponents offensively.
Pass to Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Dinwiddie's got his first basket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's LeBron. Harrell high post. He's against Jordan. Here's Caruso. They get it back. Here's Harrell. Jordan with some nice D.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Throws it up high. Simmons can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Right side Simmons, 8 feet away, feeds it to Jordan. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Jordan. LeBron James on the wing. 19 points in the game. There's the triple. A rebound by the Nets. Outside, Green. Brown, right side. Here's Jordan. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Horton Tucker. 5 points in the game. And the pass to LeBron. There's the 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Green for the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben Simmons. Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the triple. Schroeder's got 8.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Out to the wing. Dinwiddie wide open. And the Nets another 3.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Drummond. Left side, Davis. And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
Here is Harden. He's got 6. Pass to Durant. Jordan with the screen on Davis. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
It's tipped. Here's Drummond over Jordan. Trying to get open is Davis, and the shot is long. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Dinwiddie left side. Back to Durant. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, it's Drummond with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Schroeder passes to Davis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Davis, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Harden. Back to Durant. This one for 3. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by KD. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now the pass to Davis. Back to James. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
And the second free throw, good. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. It's Harden with the drive. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Harden against Schroeder. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player. Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Free throw good, James.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. There's the dish to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to KD. That's tipped. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one good for 2. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
James looking it over. And here's Matthews from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off of my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking, and I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, it's inspiring to watch Kevin Durant play. Coming back from an Achilles, and he hasn't lost a step. He has this team right where it needs to be.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Matthews in at the 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
Now here's James. He's got 25. The 3 from Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. Simmons sets a screen for KD. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Outside, Simmons. From deep, Harden. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes to Drummond. Over Harris. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Andre Drummond.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Matthews against Harden. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Floats it up for James. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Nets passing it around. And it's Durant missing. Lakers trail by 10. Now James. There's the feed to Schroeder. Outside Matthews. He takes it in. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. KD on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now here is Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Schroeder outside. There's the pass to Matthews. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 8. Now here's Harden. Pass to KD. Lets it go with the 3. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Outside, Davis. Here's James. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here is Simmons. He's got 10. Harden finds Simmons. Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to LeBron. Davis has the open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Harden. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Simmons after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Simmons on the wing. Harden dishes to Simmons. Jordan with a screen on James. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Schroeder. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Schroeder's got 13.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. Jordan with a screen on Schroeder. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 12. LeBron outside. Outside Matthews.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Harris kicks to KD. Fires the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to LeBron. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Feeds to Matthews. Lakers passing it around. Harrell, a screen on Simmons. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Schroeder.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Jordan with a screen on Davis. Durant. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Harrell. Schroeder against Durant. Schroeder outside. Back to Matthews. Shoots the three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wes Matthews is a lethal perimeter scorer and knows how to get himself free, and he's got great range on that shot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Los Angeles with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in. For Jordan, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Now here is Harden, 17 points in the game. Right wing, Griffin kicks to Harden. The pass to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 5, and it's James missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Steps back. Tipped away. Harrell with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Horton Tucker. Davis surveying the floor. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 7. Griffin kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Griffin sets the screen for Durant. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Griffin. And he makes that one. Horton Tucker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Harden. Dinwiddie outside. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
James, the pass to Caruso. LeBron with a screen on Harden. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
Here's James. And too long on the shot. Nets leading by 6. KD dishes to Harden. Back to KD. Nets passing it around. Harden kicks to KD. Shot clock at 6.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And a change for the Nets. Green's checked in. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Over Green. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Davis.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Caruso. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Floats it up for Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Harden. Outside, Green. Dinwiddie, left side. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Davis. Over Green. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Boy, that jump shot of Anthony Davis continues to evolve. Looking better and better every time I see it.
From deep, Harden. That one doesn't go. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Griffin dishes to Dinwiddie. The pass to Simmons. Lets the 3 fly. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists now tonight. James kicks to Drummond. Back to James. Shot from free throw range. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Simmons. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Dinwiddie attacking. That one goes. Count it. And the Nets lead by 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder against Simmons. Schroeder outside. Good D by Jordan.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
Kuzma passes to Drummond. Dishes to Schroeder. Drummond sets the screen for Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And the first one drops.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jordan's shot is off. And stolen by Jordan. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Horton Tucker. Floats one up. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dinwiddie attacking. Griffin with it. 5 on the clock. And that misses everything. Now here's LeBron. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Dinwiddie covering. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Trying to end the drought. The shot off that time. Lakers trail by 4. Floats it up for James.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Drummond following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Schroeder missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Brown drives in. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
James outside. And there's the drive.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Timeout called the Nets.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Harris finds Harden. Pass to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron outside. Outside Matthews. The three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The pass to KD. Griffin trying to get open. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harden with a screen on Harrell. Durant kicks to Harris. And the Nets, another 3. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 8. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got 15 points in just the second half. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to LeBron. Here he goes. And that one's good, Caruso.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now, Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Here's Caruso. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Lakers trail by 10. There's the pass to Caruso. Harris against James. Pass to Caruso. On deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Durant, here we go. And KD throws it down.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Caruso, the pass to James. Over Harris. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from LeBron.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Davis. Bank shot. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Dinwiddie left side. Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. Drives to the hoop. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by KD. Harris outside. Matthews with the steal. Here's Harrell. Outside for Davis. Another shot. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lobbed up there for Durant. Harden outside. Passes it to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 13. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
He's off on the second. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Brooklyn. And Davis gets it to go. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Pass to KD. And he drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
And both free throws good for Durant. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. On the wing, Davis. Over Durant. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Simmons with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.